Hey guys, it's me, Steering here with Bug today. Great introduction. Today we are going to be recording an AAA ability tier list for you all for the upcoming season as well. We've been meaning to do this for a while, but haven't really gotten around to it, so we're going to do it now for you.
Because steering kept moving places. It
Yeah,
was
it
really
did.
weird.
Whatever. Anyways, we'll just do it alphabetically. Start from top, work down. First ability.
Oh.
Abilities is not even a thing. Let me just
Yeah,
fucking
just put that all the way at the bottom.
yeah, cool. First one is adaptability. Well,
This
ooh,
ability everyone knows and loves, but recently it's been really outclassed by the Sword of Ruin and Beads of Ruins, except for the fact it's not revealed. So this one's still good.
it's probably still an A tier. It's not.
I think it's definitely still A tier.
It's
It's
not
like,
like the most essential ability in the world, but
but it's
it's
like it's the offensive ability most
yeah.
of the time.
I need to add a new category. We're at this. Oops. We got to add a bands category
Oh yeah, we do. All right,
because
just add. Nope, not above. You're an idiot.
yeah, it's at the top here because I felt
All
like
right, band. All right,
we'll get there.
so
So aerialate's next. Definitely
Aerialate is just
viable.
an incredible ability.
Yeah. I
Always
think
has been.
probably
Always
B
will be.
tier. Like it's not
I'd say
adaptability. It's certain mons that need to use it, but like it's
I'd
still
say all the aerialates except for Galvanize go into B tier.
it's likely that happens, but yeah.
That's probably what happened. But we'll get to that later.
Okay. Aftermath.
I bet I'm gonna be honest. Never seen this thing ever in a draft match. I'm gonna just put it in D.
It has usage. It's just not.
It has use. It's just
Yeah,
not amazing. Airlock. I'm gonna say airlock would be like C.
I'd say too.
To be
It's not
honest.
good.
Because
Analytic.
it has its niches, but at the end of the day, Delta Stream does almost the exact same thing and has actual use.
Yep. Um, honestly, no. Airlocks can go in F. It gets outclassed in every way.
No, because Airlock actually has put it in D. Put it
Well,
in
no,
D
because
because it
Cloud
has
Nine outclasses it.
it is the same thing basically, don't they?
Yeah, shit. Never mind. It's basically
Yeah.
D though.
Analytic, I've never seen this shit ever be used. It's so bad. It's
What
not
is it?
even
One
worth.
point three boost.
It's basically it's 1.23, but adaptability, sort of all
Adaptability
that
is
type of
better.
stuff.
Yeah. No,
And it's
analytic in this is really bad because
like
adaptability is
there's
better.
there's literally no reason to ever use it. That's an F. It's a useless
Yep.
ability.
Anger points is gonna go in D.
Yep.
There is usage specifically against like crit moves.
The
Actually,
Urshifus, who are now legal.
it's going C.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
It's C. Urshifu's Masquerada is now legal too, so it does
It's
that.
C. No. It's not C. What are you talking? It's still incredibly niche and matchup fishy.
I mean, but it's still better than these, where it's.
I would not say it's better than Airlock.
I would. I think actually. I can like see that.
I'd say it has about the same niche as Airlock.
Like I think this tier is like niches. This is like valid. This is good.
Well,
This
no,
is
because
like
Aftermath still has an okay niche on a suicide lead.
fine. I'll put them all in D. Whatever.
Just put them all in D. They're all basically
All
useless.
right. Anger
Anger
Shell.
Shell actually has some really cool niches, but you have to get hit below half HP.
Fair enough. I think it's C. I mean,
I think it's C. It's okay. It's pretty cool, but at the end of the day, you could just be running a damage boost ability and not have to worry about the potential of them bringing unaware.
yeah. No, basically. F. It's bad.
Yep. Arena Trap banned.
Yep. Very much so. I mean, duh. Armor Tail, basically the exact same as Queenly Majesty, so it's C. I mean, it's
Yeah, let's see.
there's games where it comes. It's pretty good, but it's okay. That's F.
No, yeah, Aroma Veil is just bad, good as gold, or Magic Bounce. As one
Yeah.
F, as one F, or break
No.
F.
I think it's D. I think they both as ones have usage.
Not really.
They can do
You should never
something.
be using a snowball. You should never be using a snowball ability.
I mean, they're bad, right? It's so much worse than like breaking abilities and such. But
Exactly. So
they
there's no,
have
there's
the
lit-
point is though, they have viability, and I'd argue they have more viability than these three here in D, anyways.
you
They're
know what,
just
that's fair.
they have
Or break
these are no
or breaks an F.
F.
Or breaks an F.
Yeah, bad
there we
dreams.
We have Sleep Band, so F. Ball Fetch F.
Yeah, ball
Battle,
fetch, useless. Battery, useless.
useless. Battle armor is D. It's like not battle bond's banned. Wow, these are easy.
Yeah, you rather be like, I mean, I'll go back to Battle Armor for a second. You rather Anger Point, like.
Yeah, but like, well, not
All right,
entirely.
Beats of Ruin.
A.
It's A or S.
I wouldn't put it S because like revealing ability, people
I think
underestimate.
we're gonna organize C and above. Because
We're gonna organize C and above. All right,
yeah,
and then I'd put Armor Tail above Anger Shell.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But Beads of Ruin, I mean, yeah, it's the premier special ability. I think it only gets outclassed by Sheer Force. So
it gets outclassed by Adept. Well, it's not outclassed by them. They have around the same niche. The big thing with Beads of Ruin and Sword of Ruin, the like huge thing is that they reveal your ability. Yeah. So like if you're running a Breaker Pokemon, they don't have to worry about Tinted anymore. Scrappy on a fighting type. They don't have to worry about immunity ability, anything like that. They can just go, oh, okay, I can check them with my check, and then they're done with it.
Yeah. No, of course.
That's the huge thing.
I think Sheer Force is probably still better than both, but we'll get to that. Anyway, Beast Boost. It's another snowball ability.
We'll get to that.
Beast Boost, I think, goes in C. Only reason why is...
No.
Let me explain. Being able to actually select what you're boosting and having control over that means it's actually a viable snowballing ability compared to just these two, which it's like, okay, we know
the only viable snowball it can be used for is speed. Like, that's literally it.
But you can still do it, and that's makes it viable.
You can, but like it's meh.
It's bottom of C, but it's still in C.
I guess I'd like kind of put it above Anger Shell because having to be put below half HP like really sucks.
I guess sub for Anger Shell does a lot easier to set up.
No, because you have to be hit below half HP.
Oh yeah, never mind. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, we'll do that then. Berserk. Pretty bad.
No, D. It's just worse Beast Boost.
It's D. But
I mean, it's worse Anger Shell.
It's D. It's like viable, but it's Big Pecs.
Yeah, we're not gonna organize D.
Blaze F.
Big Pecs bad.
Bulletproof has usage.
C. I'm putting it in C. It's a good ability.
It's C above Armor Tail. It's like higher.
Better than Anger Shell and Beast Boost.
I mean, Bulletproof being able to hard check a lot of the ghost spam.
Yeah, it's a good ability.
It's
very good ability.
It's not very good.
I'd put it above Armor Tail.
It's top of C.
Yeah.
It's around still there. Quite niche.
We'll get.
But yeah. Cheek Pouch. It has usage.
It does.
Gimmicks.
It does.
Chilling Neigh is useless because there's literally as one. It's better.
Yep. Chlorophyll. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
This has usage.
Put it in B. Put it in B.
Again, weather's better than. Let's talk about it a little bit more though.
Yeah, not better than Aerolate, but like, oh, baby. Chlorophyll's a great thing.
Being able to. I'm gonna move Bulletproof up actually into low B. Actually, nah. Chlorophyll sweeping is, I mean, Chlorophyll plus what is it? Fucking Sandrush.
Drought.
Fucking.
Sandrush.
Sandrush Swim. All of those. I mean, getting plus your speed.
The good ones are Surge Surfer, Swift Swim, and Chlorophyll. The other ones don't really have a use because they don't give you a boost to any attack type.
They're not as good.
They're not as powerful. Yeah. They're still like useful because like Spadef boost on a rock type sweep. But like other than that, no.
And defense boost on a nice type. They have usage, but it's not Chlorophyll.
But it's not as much as Surge, Chlorophyll.
Surge isn't even as good as Chlorophyll and Swift Swim. I think they're just on a different level.
I'd argue it's pretty good.
Different level.
Rising Voltage. Anyways, Rising Voltage Surge Surface.
Clear Body. D, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it has some use. It's like all around if you don't want to get it, but like Covert Cloak exists now.
Yeah.
It's like it's weird.
Still. Cloud9's gonna go where their lock is. I mean.
Yeah, right there. Although we're not ordering it, so we don't really care. Color change is literally useless.
No, very much it's useless.
Comatose is banned.
Yeah. Commander. I mean.
No usage. Competitive. It has usage. I'll put it in D.
It's just
not really good usage.
Combat
Ice has really no. It has some usage actually. It has some
usage. Band of shit.
Contrary.
Corrosion.
Corrosion actually has like a lot of like C, maybe B.
There,
Like it's a really good ability.
I think it's C. I think it's worse than Armor Tail and the
I'd
priority
say
blocking
better. I'd
abilities.
say I'd say better than Armor Tail, worse than Bulletproof.
Yeah, I can back that. Like, I think it's very similar too.
Anti priority is nice, but like at the same
No, actually, I rather
time,
anti priority. I think because you can already trap steals as well, right? It's you already have a lot of abilities and tools to use
Well,
on
no,
steel
no. The
types.
main thing with corrosion is toxic and poison types. You don't really give a shit about steel types. You can trap those shits, but like toxic and poison types.
I guess, but I still rather I think priority blocking for a lot of it because it's
Maybe it's
more
just
common.
maybe it's just me, but like I don't really care for priority
No,
blocking.
I
But
know,
like
fair
I'm
enough.
fine with putting it above corrosion.
I probably have it. It's pretty close. And co-star,
Useless.
not useless.
No, it literally is. There's
Actually, no. Opportunist is
is it?
just literally better.
Yeah, exactly. Opportunist.
Cotton down, low D.
No. I'd put it F. It doesn't have a use.
It can drop a speed stat. Kudchu is literally
You can
Armor
drop a
Tail.
speed stat with contact, but like, who cares?
Curious Medicine.
Yeah, Kachu has a curious. No, it's literally useless. It has no use at all.
That's why it's
Cursed
an F.
Body has. What do you say?
That's why I put it here at F.
Yeah, put it in F. Cursed Body, I guess, has some usage. You shouldn't use it ever, but it technically has a usage, so it's in D.
Very technically.
Q-Charm has no reason to be
damp.
used. You're just rolling a dice every turn.
Damp, no
Damp
usage.
is basically useless, yeah.
Dancer.
Useless. It's useless now that Opportunist exists.
Yep.
The only thing it was used for was Quiver Dance countering.
Dark Aura.
Is useless.
No.
No, it is. It's bad adaptability in every single way. Just run
Not
adapt.
true. I think
It is
Fairy
true.
Aura is bad adaptability. I think Dark Aura has uses. Different.
No, there's still just bad adaptability.
Well, because it also drops the attack stat of fairy moves.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't
I don't
it?
think so.
No, it just weakens Fairy Aura. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. They're both useless.
Dauntless Shield.
Useless now. It's good on megas sometimes.
Yeah, it's not value. It's like it's the
It's like,
end of
it's
C.
okay.
This is going.
I'd put Kachu below Corrosion, and I'd put Dauntless Shield right above Anger Shell.
Sure. Well, Kudchu is literally just Armor Tail and Dazzling.
No, it's not. You're thinking of a different ability.
Oh, yeah, no, I am. Never mind.
Kachu has to do with berries and eating them twice.
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. Defeatist, lol. That's defiant.
Stupid. Put it in the same team as competitive and move on.
Where is competitive?
Delta Stream. Ooh,
Where's competitive?
Competitive's in D.
D.
Delta
Thank you.
Stream. Delta Stream is a B.
Delta Stream, yeah, is very much a B. I mean, great for the multi
Yeah, I'd
flying
put it
types.
above. I'd put it below Chlorophyll and Aerialate.
I think it's no. I'd have it above Chlorophyll, below Aerialate. I think Delta Stream.
I think it only goes above Chlorophyll just because like
It's the one
negating Primal Weathers.
Yeah, but I think again, it's really. I want to explain most abilities that are in C and above.
Yeah.
Because they are valuable and basically D
Delta
and below
Stream,
don't
the main
use
thing
them.
with Delta Stream is it allows certain things. Like one good example is
Mandibuzz.
Zapdos can
Fine.
be used to check Zeraora if you give it Delta Stream because it now resists electric and it's neutral to ice, so it beats both Refrigerate and Tough Claws for the most part. It
Same-
can like play
Giving
rough
it to
through it.
Bug. Another big one's Corviknight.
Yep.
It
Corviknight
drops
now
its-
resisting rock, stuff like that.
Drops the electric weakness and makes it only weak to fire.
Yep.
Is another one.
It's really dumb.
It's got a
Kind
lot
of
of
dumb.
valid.
Gives it 2 extra resistances too.
That's true. 2 extra resistances as well. So it's
It's a good. It all. Also, the main thing is negating.
great defensive
Primal
ability,
Weathers.
all things considered.
Yeah, it's a good defensive ability.
And yeah,
on
no.
flying types.
Also,
it's matchup
just a-
fishy, but like at the same time good.
Yeah, just a disclaimer for everyone watching. If you're just wanting to figure out what abilities are good, what are bad, don't use anything D and below. It's just not worth it unless you're playing at higher level and have a specific niche you feel like using for these ones.
I'd even go so far as to not use C abilities after a certain point. Like I think currently, Kachu and below, I don't think you should use if you're new to the format.
Fair enough. Desolate Lands. Well, yeah.
Speak of the devil, this one's S. This one's S. You can shut up and put it in S.
It's S?
Oh my god, yeah. Desolate Land and Primordial Sea.
Oh,
What?
fair enough. Yeah.
1.5 times, like the main thing. So I'm gonna give
Actually,
a ladder
no,
example,
it's
even though
A.
this is
It's
draft.
A. It's A.
No.
Yeah. S is
I don't know.
specifically reserved for those abilities that you're going to bring to every single fucking game.
I
There's
mean,
like 3 abilities in S.
kind of.
Fine. You know
I'd
what?
put Desolate.
You know what? Give
It's
me
either
one
we put
second.
it in put it in S, or it's like top of.
Fine. You know
No,
what?
there should be like there should be a separate tier for regen. So like,
SS.
just do S plus and make it
Fine.
purple.
S
Blue,
plus.
whatever.
I'll change the color of it now to purple. Cool. Anyways, yeah, Desolate Land. I'll explain this one. Why not? Boosting your fire moves
You get
always
to
really
this.
great. Giving you immunity to water a lot of time as well, if you're switching it in properly, is amazing.
Big
1.5
thing for
boosts.
the big thing is just you're now a fire type that's immune to water, so your biggest check is out the window.
That's
Your
true.
fire moves get boosted to absurd levels, and you can use solar beam freely. What up?
Yeah, it's better than Prime C, which is
No,
I'd say it's better than Prime C, just slightly.
no. I'd say Primordial Sea and Desolate Land are on the same exact place because fire types are so much more broken than water types. Like a water immunity is nice, but fire immunity on something that boosts your stab to an absurd level is insane.
I guess, but I'll get to that. I'll get to why I think it's worse later. When we get to Prime C.
Okay, all right. Moving on.
Disguise is
Useless.
banned. Lol.
No, it's not. It's just useless.
It's banned. Well,
No, it's not.
it's unusable. Never mind. It's literally unusable. My bad.
Yeah.
Download.
It doesn't. Download has a niche. Like I'd put it in C above.
I have it top of C, bottom of B.
I'd put it top of C.
Well,
I'd put it top of C.
Here's
I
my
wouldn't put it
reasoning,
in
Bug. Megas.
That's not my reasoning. My reasoning is because it's a good ability.
Well, it's a good ability, but it's the most Mega Pokemon's most used ability in base.
But we're gonna get to why there's Intrepid Sword legal too, baby.
I mean, you can
download's main thing will be on Mega Pokemon.
Dima.
Good ability. See, yes. See, I'd put it above Dazzling.
I would too, right there. Again, news.
Actually, I think I would move Download down above Dima.
No, I think it's.
I think I put Dragon's Maw. I'd put Dragon Maw above Bulletproof.
Okay, I can get that. I mean, again, basically any attacking move that boosts your attack beyond adaptability, Beads of Ruin, Sword of Ruin kind of thing, is a viable.
Has a very strong niche. Very strong niche.
Yeah. So like Latios dropping Dracos on things, especially into teams with weak fairy types.
Yeah.
Or like low tier dragons clicking it. Crazy. Drizzle.
Drizzle and Drought we can do at the same time.
Well, yeah, they're right beside each other, so.
So Drizzle
BB?
and Drought, I would say they are B.
Yeah.
And the main reason is because Weather War is a very big thing. Weather War is a massive thing, actually.
It's an archetype entirely.
I'd put Drought above Drizzle just because it can also enable grass types.
True. Yeah. It's.
But,
I mean.
no, because Drizzle can enable flying and electric types too. I'd put they're tied. They're about tied, but I think Drought takes it out just a little bit.
It's. I mean, doesn't really make a fucking difference here. Basically,
Yeah.
It's just you've got two very solid Pokemon here. Not Pokemon, but very solid abilities here that can enable so many different abilities themselves. They're the
biggest problem.
It's an old.
Biggest problem with what? Oh, you go.
Basically, it's just this whole archetype. It's not an amazing one because of how Primacy and Desolate Land are so existent and so relevant, but they're there.
Yeah. Dry skin bad. It has a niche technically, but bad.
It's worse than most of these.
Early bird.
Irrelevant.
No, it has a niche. If you want to run a rest user that wakes up in one turn, so you can have a slot freed instead of sleep talk.
Disability.
Earth Eater. Hoo-wee.
Once
Put
again.
it in B.
Top of B.
I'd put it top of B. Most immunity abilities are going to be top of B, by the way, guys.
It's like your 8 abilities, your immunity abilities, all are going to sit there. It's very, I mean, it's going to be top of A, bottom of A, top of B kind of thing, because it's like, they're very valuable. Especially Earth Eater. It's I mean, healing specifically like Earth Eater, Water Absorb, healing off your weakness instead.
I'd say that
So
there's Earth Eater and Levitate go back and forth, but the only reason they go back and forth is because spikes are so prevalent. Just because chip is huge.
Yeah, no, it's fair entirely.
Every bit of chip you can get on a Pokemon is massive.
But again, all the immunity abilities are really, really good, especially when your opponent's not expecting
They're all
them.
gonna be.
It can give you a very free turn or two in a game, and that can make all the difference to you winning a matchup.
Like if your opponent has a Garchomp and you run Levitate Iron Treads, they're now just free rocks, free spin, free knock, all that type of stuff.
You have free turns to enable you the rest of your team.
Yeah.
Effect Spore,
or enable yourself.
F, cool, lol. No, that's D technically.
No. What? No, that's C. What?
Effect Spore?
You ever heard of Effect Spore Corviknight?
Fair enough.
I'd put it below Corrosion, but above Cudchew. Cudchew sucks, by the way.
It's right here. Cudchew's right down there. I guess.
Electric Surge.
It's the only way you can actually sleep things in this format. This goes there. Like, it's... Actually, yeah, it's worse than Drought and Drizzle.
Oh, yeah, wait. One more thing about Effect Spore. It is one of the few things left that is on it. It is the only ability that can put something to sleep, potentially.
Yes, I said that.
Yeah. Electric Surge is right with Drizzle and Drought because, well, actually, I put it above
worse.
it. I'd also put it above Delta Stream.
I wouldn't. I think Delta Stream's better.
I would because...
Actually,
no, I would
yeah,
because
no,
it's
enough.
I would because terrain.
Yeah,
no,
I guess.
I'd put... No, it goes Electric Surge, Delta Stream, Drought, Drizzle.
No, I do this. I'll explain. Reason being, Delta Stream, I guess, gets used less. And Drought and Drizzle enable so many more abilities and so many more mons to do their thing. Yes, Surge is
I'd still...
right,
No.
but it's not.
I'd still put Electric Surge above Drizzle and Drought because it has uses outside of dedicated terrain teams.
I mean, does Drizzle and Drought not? They do too. Just for damage boosting. Like, it's... And I guess, like...
Yeah.
And Drought's better than Drizzle as well because of now Proto being legal.
You know that Proto's just bad in every single way compared to, like, adaptability and chlorophyll and stuff.
It's still
right?
another ability that you can activate, and speed boosting Proto is a drug.
Chlorophyll.
Valid. Anyways,
No, I'd still... Wait, no. Put Electric Surge above Drought and Drizzle.
Why is it better?
Rising voltage on an electric type. Like, Drought and Drizzle are only see use on weather teams.
Yeah, I guess.
Electric Surge can be
Rising
used
voltage.
as, like, a solo ability on a Pokemon.
I guess, yeah,
to
Rising
just boost
voltage.
that one bit Pokemon. Yeah, exactly.
Morphosis.
It has a niche. It's D. I've never seen it used. It's, like, okay. Emergency exit is used. Emergency exit has no use because you just run regen eject button.
But D at the same time.
Like, it has a kind of niche, I guess. Not really.
Next
Great
up.
Order, again, useless. Filter has a niche, technically. Don't use it, though. Flame Body goes right behind Effect Spore.
Filter there. Yeah. Flame Body behind Effect Spore. Yeah. I'd say it's lower, but... Actually, yeah, it's probably like... I bet below Beast Boost. Flare Boost.
I don't like I don't know what your whole thing for Beast Boost is. I don't like it at all.
Don't worry about it. Flare Boost.
Flare Boost? Alright, so the thing with Flare Boost is, like, it's a good ability, to be honest. I don't see it used enough.
I agree entirely with you. I think it's
like,
B,
it's guts, except it's actually good.
I think it's just people forget. I mean, Guts is still pretty good itself, but I think Flare Boost...
The problem I have with Guts is, we were talking about this earlier in VC, physical attackers have a harder time setting up on their walls than special attackers. So, like, a special attacker with Flare Boost, you're now immune to status. You're not going to be toxic stalled by, like, a big, fat
I'm actually going to put Flare Boost up on top of B. I think it's that good.
I'm not.
But
it's not.
Where are you thinking, Lon?
No, it's not B level, but, like, it's
B.
Up there.
No, I think it's B. I think it's B. Everything in C.
I wouldn't say it's B. I'd say Guts is C. If you want to put it in B, it's like close to the bottom of B. Guts is definitely C though.
I think Guts is top of C, Flare Boost is bottom of B, and I think that's the cutoff. Like,
I don't think Guts is top of C.
I think it's better than Download.
Meh, I'd argue that.
Flash Fire, Well, immunity ability, lol. But it's now also D because it's literally worse than another ability.
It's not.
Well, big body?
Yeah, opportunist fire types beat you if you're well big body.
Fine, it's C, but like it's not anywhere
Yeah,
higher than
it's
bottom
C,
C.
but it's still like top of C.
It's a very eh, it's a very small niche like now because of well, big body.
I'd put it above bulletproof.
F F. I'll put it below
With the
bulletproof
S, oh,
just to spite you'll put below bulletproof.
Flower Veil. Fluffy!
Lol,
I
this
just like that they used Beware.
it's great. I mean, this ability is like all the way up here.
It's not S. Not S. What are you talking
Fine, it's
What?
A, but like
It's like bottom of A. Maybe
well,
top of B. It's like bottom of A. I'll put it bottom of A just to be generous.
for now, yeah. I mean, let's
But
let's
like
talk
it's
about it for a second.
so I'm gonna talk about Fluffy for a little
Go
bit
for
because you're gonna be like, oh my god, it's a crazy ability. No, Fluffy sucks. It genuinely sucks. I've used it once and I wasn't even that surprised by the use of it. I was like, oh, this is like a pretty okay ability. There's so much stuff that's non-contact. You can just run a fire move too and like do pretty good against it. So the thing with it is, yeah, it does stuff against contact, but like protective powers exist, long reach exists. Like they're niche abilities, but they can be used effectively against it. Mold Breaker is already a really good thing on a lot of setup Pokemon. Be careful with your fluffy Pokemon because they could just be potentially Mold Breaker, and if you get your ability shield knocked off, you're just fucked. Or,
Okay.
even better, you can't check them if they run Sword of Ruin non-contact coverage. Like one of Buzzwole's biggest things is it loses to Fluffy in theory, and then you look at the calcs that Stone Edge and Earthquake have against people, and it's insane. With
I
Great
guess
Tusk, it potentially loses to like strong ground resists that are fluffy, but then you look at the Stone Edge calcs and they all get two shot. I don't like it. I don't like it as an ability. I've used it very few times, and those very few times was just because I was really desperate for a Serena check. Like it's just I don't like it at all. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's as good as people
so
make it out to be.
I'll take my turn on this a bit. Yeah, it's not as good as some make it out to be. I think it's a lot better at lower level specifically, and I think when you have so many other
It's
things,
definitely a whole.
when you have so many
It's
other
definitely
things,
a whole lot better the lower you
let me
go.
finish.
Whatever.
When you have so many other things to worry about to begin with, and especially when you don't know how to track all of it yet, Fluffy can be very, very oppressive, and that's why it is in the bottom of A and not something lower.
Yeah. If we were just going based off of top div, I would put it a bit lower. I'd put it lower. But like you have to sit with the fact, like mid to low divs, they're a bit newer. They don't know how to handle everything, and Fluffy just kind of sits there. I feel like we covered everything with it though.
For sure, for sure.
Oh yeah, would you look at that? A useless ability. Oh look, another one. Oh my god, another one. Oh my god. There's
That one's
just so
okay.
many.
That
Full
is
Metal
neat.
Body's just clear body. Full Metal Body's just clear body. No, Frisk has like no usage. Don't use it. Don't use Frisk.
Don't.
You can basically tell things item just off the bat.
Elemental
Fur coat's banned. Like hella
Going
hella banned.
somewhere in C.
Gillings has a niche. It's in C.
Yeah,
I'd put it like above Beast. I'd put it above Cudchew and Anger Shell.
I'd put it probably right there.
I wouldn't put it high. I wouldn't put it all that higher. I would put it above
I have it
Cudchew
above
and
Flame
Anger
Body,
Shell.
below Beast Boost. Yeah, click flying
I
move
did.
fast.
Beast Boost sucks. No. We're gonna go back and talk about this. Beast Boost sucks. He's putting it above everything. Don't use it. I don't know why Gale Wings is above Flame Body. By the way, what?
It's okay, fair enough. Actually, I'll put it below Flame Body. It's like there, but
Put it
whatever.
above Anger Shell. Just put it above Anger Shell or Dauntless Shield. Actually, yeah, I put it above
it's
Dauntless
literally
Shield.
where I put it.
Dauntless Shield sucks.
Whatever. Anyways, I
Dauntless
like
Shield
Beast Boost. We'll talk about that later off recording.
Galvanize. This.
It's like lower B. It's like here, but
Yeah, it's
like there.
the area late that's gonna be low in B. I'd put it above Flare Boost,
Yeah, I have it.
but I wouldn't put it above Chlorophyll.
So look at my screen
Uh,
where it is. Gluttony. Lol Kudchu.
what's the next one? Gluttony. Gluttony sucks.
It has a niche, but
My-
it's bad. So
It's.
D.
I'd just put it in D. Like, it has a use, I guess.
Good as gold is next.
Good as gold. Good as gold. Oh my god.
Probably B. Like, but
Where'd you put it?
I'm probably putting it B.
I'd put it above
Like
Earth
probably
Eater.
there.
I'd put it in A.
You think A?
Good as gold's crazy.
I think it's top of B. I think
I'd
it's
put.
top.
Did you know that it blocks trick? Did you know that it blocks trick and switcheroo?
I do. I think it's top of B. I think it's right with so much status. Bug. Let me finish first. With so much status already in the format, and with so much focus on other things, I think good as gold can get overlooked, and immunity abilities have more usage sometimes. Don't get me wrong, great ability should be used, but it does get overlooked a lot, and I don't think it should be. It's not A level, basically, is my thought. It's right on the cusp.
Okay, my thought on putting it above Fluffy is, first of all, it's way better than Fluffy. I hate Fluffy. Second of all, the entire reason it's A is because Good as Gold Cryptonaut sweepers are absurd. It's the only reason Arceus Bug isn't lower than it is. Good as Gold Cryptonaut Sweeper is the only set that Arceus Bug has, but it's what makes it an actually scary Pokemon. Every other set has a shit, but Good as Gold Cryptonaut Sweeper is insane. You can't be affected by Trick. You can't be taunted. The only way they're gonna deal with you is if they run Haze, which like that's not widely distributed at all, like anywhere. Like it's on X, it's on a few Pokemon, not a lot.
I'm leaving it there, by the way.
Good as Gold is just such a stupid enabler. It's also a defog blocker at top of B. You know what? I'm fine. I don't like it being above Fluffy. I don't like it being below.
I think Fluffy's bottom
is
of A. I think
same thing as Cotton Down. Where do we put that? We put that.
Oh, Cotton Down.
It's so bad. It's such a bad.
Put it there.
We put it in D, but
Gorilla
like Fluffy's
Tactics,
just so bad. I'm gonna keep
lol,
coming back to that the entire video. I'm letting you guys know. Oh look, it's banned ability. Oh my god, crazy.
Grass Belt.
I'm just waiting for the second. Grass Pelt technically has a niche. Grassy Surge. Oh
C. God. We're in C.
Such a good ability. It's above Electric Surge. What?
You think it's better than E-Surge?
No, it's above Electric Surge. It's above Grassy Glide.
Yeah, but
that alone is enough.
Fair enough. That alone's enough.
It's a priority thing.
Does that? Grimday, lol, literally useless now.
Actually, just because it can't enable like a double speed thing.
Like I think it's just slightly worse because there's less enabling.
No usage. What is that? What the? Yeah, I'd put it. It's slightly worse.
Guard Dog
Grassy Surge is also a dumb priority.
Guard Dog is like.
What the hell even is Guard Dog? Do you know
bad.
what Guard Dog is?
Gulp Missile.
Gulp Missile is unusable.
Guts
is above.
Down. Above. It's top of C. Hadron Engine. We still have the band for very good reason.
Yeah.
Oops. Where did I put Hadron Engine?
Oh my god. I don't think we're ever going to unban.
It's banned.
Hadron Engine is more likely to be on.
Harvest. Lol. It's D, but.
Harvest has a niche.
Healer.
Technically,
no.
I'd put it right. Like, I'd put it right below Kachu.
Harvest?
Move Harvest up to below Kachu.
You want it in C. Okay, cool. Heat Proof.
It's like the same thing, but yeah, it's like the same thing as Kachu, but 50-50 every time.
Heat Proof has no use.
Literally has no reason to be used.
Heavy Metal.
Don't.
I guess it has a usage.
Heavy Metal. Heat Proof has no use.
Heavy Metal has a use.
Has no use.
It doesn't use.
No, not really.
You want to hit harder on your
most
fucking heavy slams.
Stuff. I guess, but most with heavy slam.
Lols. I apologize for bugs.
Really
lag.
Hard. Anyways.
Bug, you're lagging. Lol.
Huge power is big.
Bug is lagging so hard. There we go. He's deciding to fix himself. Hunger Switch doesn't exist in this game. Hustle. Hey, Bug. Oh, he's dead still. All right. Guess it's me for a bit. We'll discuss Hustle for a second.
Steering, am I fixed?
Oh,
Oh,
he's alive.
am I fixed? Steering.
Yes.
Am I
Hi.
fixed?
Hustle.
Okay. Wait, hunger switch. Did you do hunger switch? Where'd you put that?
F. Lol.
F, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hustle. C.
It's
I wouldn't
C.
put it high in C.
It's
I'd put it like
there. I think. I think it's
I'd
worse
put
than
it
bulletproof.
above. I'd put it above corrosion, and I'd put it above the priority things, but not.
I
bullet.
have it above flash fire.
That's fair, actually.
I think it's just
That's
right
fair.
there. Like again, I'll break it down a bit. We were looking at King Gambit with it for a bit. Cowtown Cleave. Just any move with an accuracy check, because it's 1.5 and not 1.3. Therefore, valuable. Hydration.
There's very few. There's very few that do it,
Yeah.
but you can also just be risky and be like, I want damage. Hydration, yeah, the niche.
No.
It's D.
You run Good as Gold.
It does.
Run Good as
Technically
Gold.
has a niche. What?
Run
Actually, I
Good
guess you run Purifying Salt, but then you can't rest. Oh, wait, no, because then you run just Insomnia.
Yeah, there's
or
literally
Bird,
better
whatever the
abilities than Hydration.
Hypercutter has no niche.
Ice Body
technically has a niche.
Ice Face.
Technically. It really doesn't have a niche.
Band.
Oh, look, Ice Skills. That's banned.
Illuminate. LOL. Technically.
Illusion banned. Hold up.
It's.
Illusion's banned.
I guess so. Yeah. Immunity.
No, it's hard banned.
Run
it has
P
no
heal.
niche.
Run P heal though.
Well, no, or run anything.
Imposter banned.
Imposter's banned.
Infiltrator. Niche.
Technically has a niche.
Innards out.
D.
Niche. Inner
Banned.
focus. Niche.
Banned. Wait, no. Innards out is banned.
Oh yeah. Never mind. I thought wrong ability. My bad. Insomnia.
Focus.
Lol.
Niche. I guess. Same thing. Oh wait, no. Insomnia no niche because it doesn't let you sleep. No, Insomnia doesn't have a. The only niche Early Bird has is that you wake up earlier. Insomnia, you can't sleep with.
Intimidate.
Immunity. Wait, steering. Immunity doesn't have a niche because Purifying Salt is strictly better.
True. Intimidate.
There we go. Good ability. Really good ability. Holy crap, it's in B. Put it in. I'd argue A, but you're a bitch, so.
Oh yeah.
I'd put it
here.
I'd put it
I think
I put it above the terrains, yeah.
It's above the terrains and weathers, but it's worse than the aid abilities and the immunity abilities. That's my take.
You're breaking like a lot.
You are so laggy. Holy shit. Anyways. The reason why it's there, Intimidate, obviously switching in and checking things, but it also is very good for mons that run Stone Edge and Earthquake.
Am I fixed?
Somewhat, I think.
Steering?
Yeah, you're good.
Am I fixed?
I hope so. We'll see.
No, Intimidate's just...
No, he's not fixed. Lol. Intimidate, really good. Great for checking those mons that can't get stopped by Fluffy. Earthquake Stedge is the main one.
The thing with Intimidate
it's good for Edgequake.
It stops fire types. It stops Edgequake, and you can Intimidate cycle with regen. Those are the massive things with it.
Yeah,
Intimidate cycling with regen.
those are the big things. Let's go on the next. This video is getting long. Intrepid, where's Dauntless?
Intrepid Sword. No, it's way better. Hold up. If you put download at the top of C because of megas, Intrepid Sword is like bottom of B for megas.
Fair enough. It's literally that. Cool.
Actually, no, I'd put it right above download just because it's only once per game. So put it right above download.
I have it one below download, but okay, cool. Iron Barbs.
Well, I guess, yeah.
Iron Barbs is bottom of C.
Where's Effect Spore? Like right around that area where Effect Spore and Flame Body are.
Below Flame Body, cool. Iron Fist, it's useless. Just run fucking...
Literally useless. Quite literally useless.
Justified.
I guess it's anti-beat up. Put it in D.
I'll put it bottom of C. That's a real usage.
Kenite, not really.
No. Klutz, no. Leaf
no.
Guard, no.
No. Justified. What? Klutz has a use. Justified is in the same tier as Anger Point for it being a super niche matchup fishy counter
Fair
ability.
enough. Levitate.
Klutz should be D. Leaf
Klutz
Guard
is D
should
now.
be F.
Yeah, they're there.
Klutz should be D. Did you put Klutz in D?
Yes, Klutz is there. Levitate.
Okay, Levitate is like it's
Worse than
around. It's not much worse because like spikes.
Well, like
It's not
yeah,
much
no, it's worse than Earth Eater, but it's literally one worse than Earth Eater.
Yeah,
Like that's
it's like they still fight it out because spikes.
yeah, spikes. That's it. Spikes and T-spikes.
Mass. Spikes and T-spikes and sticky web, I guess.
Yeah.
Libero.
Banned as shit. Lol.
What? No. What do you?
We have Libero banned.
Slow down.
We banned.
Libero's not banned.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think you're falling behind in the times. It's unbanned.
When did you unban it?
Did you not know about the nerf?
Yes, I know about the nerf. We didn't unban
Yeah, it's
it.
unbanned. It should be.
It's not.
Oh, then I have to go fix that on the docs.
Yeah,
It should be
banned.
unbanned.
That's still banned.
All
Light
right, well,
metal.
we're gonna have to read.
Literally.
Wait, no, because I'm gonna fix it on the docs later. So just do it as if it's unbanned.
No, we're leaving it as banned right now. You're fixing it later, so it's banned.
You suck.
Cool.
Light metal.
Bad. Lightning rod.
Technically has a use. Put it in D. Lightning rod. Oh, look at an immunity ability. 1 second.
Immunity ability. Law B.
There we go. Same exact place as all the other ones. Limber.
Well,
What the fuck
no,
even is
actually,
Limber?
I'd have lightning rod lower because
But
being immune to electric is not as big as being immune to fucking ground.
being immune to electric is still pretty good.
It's pretty good, but I'd have it worse than like the weathers and shit now. So
I'd put it below Delta Stream.
yeah, that's where it is. So
What the hell is a lingering aroma?
it's bad. It gives you like flinches and shit.
Oh,
Limber.
F.
You can't get paralyzed. Cool. Liquid ooze.
Liquid ooze has a niche.
It's actually a C niche. Like it's quite valuable niche because you can stop strength sap.
That's not really a big thing. It's more D.
It's big
It's
enough
more
to go
D.
above
No,
D.
because it's along the lines of Justified and Anger Point.
I'd have it
niche.
above that. I think Justified Anger Point is 2 mons. Liquid Ooze is good for Elite Sheet sets, good for Strength Sappers, and those are, yes, small archetypes, but they are archetypes. So
I'd still put it in D.
I have it bottom of C. I think it's the very bottom of C.
I mean, that's fine. Liquid Voice. This thing actually has like a kind of niche.
It's again another C niche. Like it's
Yeah, I'd put it above Cudchew and Harvest.
yeah, I think it's literally there. Below Anchor Shell.
Long Reach.
No reason to discuss it. Just Long Reach.
I'm moving way faster than you are.
Long Reach is D. Cool.
What Long Reach isn't D? It's anti-fluffy on an ability.
Fine. It's like bottom of C then, but like.
Yeah, it's right where Liquid Voice is, except it's a little bit higher. It's like one above Liquid Voice.
Magic Bounce.
Oh my god, broken.
Is A.
Not actually broken, but I'm putting it right with my good as gold. That's in A, because my tier list is cooler.
Your tier list doesn't exist here. Anyways, I think Magic Bounce is better because you can bounce stuff.
I've already moved on to Magic Guard.
Okay, well, you're supposed to be looking at my list because it's the one that we're actually showing. But okay.
No, I am looking at your list.
Oh, okay, cool. Magic Guard, also good.
No, Magic Guard's S. What the fuck you talking? No,
It's
yeah,
good,
Magic
but it's
Guard's
worse than
D.
Magic Bounce. So.
Magic Guard is like literally top of A.
Magic Guard? Oh yeah, fuck. What am I talking about? It's good. Yeah. What?
Magic Guard, I'd put like right below Adaptability, Beater and Sword and that type of stuff.
So there. Yeah, cool.
I'm so tempted to put it in S. Oh
Okay.
my god, Magic Guard is just so broken.
I think Magic Guard is worse than Adapt, worse than Beads of Ruin, but better than Magic Bounce. So deal with it.
I'm fine with that.
Magician. Technically used.
No, it technically has a niche.
Yeah. Magma Armor.
No. What you? Just run Purifying Salt. All it does is stop you from getting frozen.
Magnet Pull.
Oh, this thing. Oh my god, we should get Classy on call. That'd be hilarious.
I'll put Good as Gold up to A, to A above fucking Fluffy now. Magnet Pull's just below Fluffy, above the immunity abilities, I think. It's
A. It's A. It's definitely A.
It's bottom of A.
I'd put it above Fluffy.
I don't, but that's me. So
my explanation. So we're gonna both argue our points. We're not gonna argue them. We're just gonna go with.
I
Stuff.
mean, it's
So,
one bug. It's one spot. I don't want to argue the point. I just want to explain what it does.
no, exactly. That's what I meant. So my explanation for it is Magnapul, like, it's not extremely broken. It's an amazing ability. It's not extremely broken, but like the ability to just cut out such a vital piece of defensive counterplay in an opponent's team is hilarious. And it's the whole entire reason the term untrappable steel was created, because a steel type that's part ghost, a steel type with pivoting are untrappable steels. A steel type that's really fast, has strong attacks, is considered an untrappable steel because it's hard to trap due to being able to outspeed and kill the opposing trapper or whatever
It
the hell.
makes Celesteela balanced.
Celesteela's balanced anyways. It's just Celesteela is. I argue that Celesteela is semi-untrappable just because they always have to play the 50-50 with the immunity ability. But like it makes it so that Melmetal's legal. That's the biggest thing. It makes it so Melmetal's legal because it is the most trappable piece of bulky offensive shit ever. It's hilarious. But yeah, Magnapul's a good ability. It can set up sweeps, like full-on sweeps sometimes. I swept in the Ubers off-season we had with it, and I swept main season last season with it. A 6-0 game against Rin because he let his fire type get chipped.
With what?
I swept with Iron Defense, Swords Dance, Bullet Punch, Metal Coat, Scissor against a Melmetal.
Is it because you trapped the Melm?
Yeah, I trapped the Melm with Scissor.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, good boiling. Marvel Scale, lol, D. Wait, actually it has use. No, it doesn't.
Yeah. It has it has about as much use as Guts does, except defensively, so like worse. I'd put it above Beast Boost, below Iron Barbs.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mega Launcher. This one has, I wouldn't say it's like B levels of niche, but like it's top of actually I would say it's
below download.
I wouldn't go that far because like Mega Launcher Dark Pulse is pretty funny.
Like it's pretty funny, but I think I still see more use out of Intrepid, more use out of download than out of Mega Launcher because you still have adaptability. You still have there's still other abilities that get by, and Mega Launcher only affects so many moves.
I'd say we either put it above Flare Boost or above Flare Boost.
Well,
I think we can move Flare Boost down to right above Guts and Mega Launcher right above Flare Boost.
Cool. That's what I'm seeing then. Cool. Merciless. It's C. It actually has a C niche.
Yeah, it's like a good C niche too.
Yeah.
I'd put it right above the priority immunity things.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I'd put it above Flashfire, but okay, cool. So basically same.
All right, I'm fine with putting it above Flashfire is still like a good ability, but like it's just.
No shit, but okay, Mimicry, lol, useless. It's almost negative.
Stupid. Minus is literally useless. Mirror Armor has a niche technically because it's like clear body, but better, I guess.
D.
Misty Surge has like barely a niche. It's D tier. It has like somewhat of a niche. It's not good. I'd put it bottom of C tier just because like it's anti-dragon, which is really good.
Oh yeah, no, it is anti-dragon. I think I'd have it above Cudchew, below Liquid Voice.
I'm down for that.
Cool. Mold Breaker.
Oh my god! This is the whole reason Ability Shield sees use.
It's A, right?
It is A. It's 100% A. It's above Magic Bounce and Good as Gold and Magnet. Like it's below Magic Guard, above Magic Bounce.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it's the same thing.
Like it's Mold Breaker. I don't know. What we moved on already?
Well, no, I just put the band ability there. Anyways, yeah, okay. Mold Breaker.
I don't think we have to explain much about Mold Breaker. In a meta where abilities are like
everything,
and you're just able to ignore certain abilities like Magic Bounce, Good as Gold, Flash Fire, Well-Baked Body, stuff like that.
It's good.
It's insane.
Good to ignore defensive abilities. Who would have thought?
Whoa.
But
also, fun fact, it ignores the Ruin abilities, so it can even be used defensively.
Crazy. Motor Drive.
Where did we put Lightning Rod again? Where the hell's Lightning Rod?
Lightning Rod is in B. It's literally worse than Lightning Rod, but barely. So.
Kind of. It's like right below it, because speed is still really nice.
Moxie. Useless, because as one's better.
Hate this fucking shit so much.
Multi-scale.
Yo, actually, like, pretty chill. Pretty chill.
Cool.
I'd put it above Cut, Chew, and Harvest.
All right.
Multi-type, quite literally useless. Mummy is actually useless. Warning Spirit's way better.
Yep. Mycelium Mite, useless.
Yep. Natural Cure, useless.
D.
Natural Cure is actually not useless. Natural Cure is pretty cool. It's like, it gives you kind of a third regen with Rest plus Natural Cure.
Cool. It's bottom of C.
I'd put it above Cut, Chew, and Harvest again. No, I'd put it below them, actually.
Neuroforce.
No. Why? No.
It's
never.
built in expert build, but it's still worse than adaptability, so who cares?
Yeah, like anything worse than Sword of Ruin, Adaptability, and Beat of Ruin cannot compete.
Nuke Gas, banned. Lol.
For rightful reason. No
It's
guard.
AAA.
Oh, here's a good ability. Here's a really good ability. It goes like top of B. Almost.
Worse than immunity ability is worse than the 8s. Worse than Intimidate.
Yeah, I put it better than Intimidate. Galvanize sucks, though. Fuck Galvanize.
It's worse than Intimidate, better than E-Surge, in my opinion, but cool.
Yeah.
Normalize, low ass. Oblivious, bad. Opportunist.
What? Normalize is banned, stupid.
Oh, yeah, forgot about that. It's banned solely because of Gengar. Cool.
Well, and Mismagius. It's just dumb.
Opportunist.
Oblivious. Opportunist. Oh, Opportunist is, like, good. It's, like, an actually really good thing. I'd put it
B.
Above...
I have it B above Galv.
Yeah.
Like, it's good, but it's not insane.
Yeah. It's kind of like... People have described it as Baby Unaware, but it's not really Baby Unaware. It's more just, I steal your setup, haha.
Yeah. Orichalcum, banned as shit, lol.
Stupid thing.
Overcoat is D. Overgrowth, F. I'm speeding through the useless ones. Give me a second. Own tempo,
No. Overcoat,
bad.
D.
Parental
Overgrowth.
bond, banned.
Own tempo, useless. Parental bond, banned.
Pastel
What is the next?
veil,
Pasto?
Noose.
No, it doesn't, because Purifying Salt.
True. Perish body, technically a niche.
Technically, yes. Pickpocket, technically a niche.
Pick up,
not a niche.
Pixelate.
Pixelate. This is the best 8 ability, in my opinion.
It is.
This is, like, literally the best one. Aerulate gives a competition, but, like, Fairy Stab is so
It's
broken.
slightly better than Aerolate, but it's...
Yeah.
Plus, useless. P-Heal! Whee!
We have our first S+ ability, ladies and gentlemen.
P-Heal. Okay, let's explain this. I'll start this time, because I feel like it. Healing 12% a turn with Protect to potentially heal 24% across 2 turns is stupid, especially for the mons that do not get recovery and are so fat to begin with. Go Bug.
Oh my god. So, like, where do I start? You know how many times I've, like, walked into a match with a P.O. Pokemon and absolutely rolled the opponent with the P.O. Pokemon? There's P.O. Landorus Eye that I brought this season a few times. And then there's that one time that I loaded up into a mock against your beloved Steering that everyone seems to love in PA. I don't know why. He's kind of weird. I loaded up into him with a P-Heal Zarude into a matchup where Zarude shouldn't have done anything. He had a Slitherwing, he had an Enamorus, he had so much stuff for it. But I just kind of clicked Facade plus Dark Move plus Grass Move and Protect, and it went ham. Like, his team couldn't handle it. P-Heal is just such an enabler of so much stuff. I've used P-Heal Sub-Facade Blacephalons to beat Alolan Mach. I've, like, so much stuff. You can do so much stuff with P-Heal. It's so stupid. It's such a great ability. You don't have to bring it to every match. You won't bring it to every match, but it gets put in S+ just because the fear of P-Heal is always there, and it's also the main reason why I always think you should make sure to mark off a little checkbox when you're trying to draft your team. Anti-P-Heal measures. Like, I had Skill Swap as up.
Or having a P-Heal Mon available for your team.
You also need to have a P-Heal Mon. You need to have a P-Heal Mon because P-Heal is that guy. P-Heal is that guy. It's basically a 3rd and 4th regen, but cooler.
Not the best ability on this board, but...
Not the best.
It's top 3?
It is top 3, but if you notice, I keep saying so much stuff about regen.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Pause. We'll get there.
We'll get there
eventually. Next up, we have Poison Point. Lol.
Oh, wait, I already did these ones. Poison Point's right below Flame Body. Poison Touch is right below Poison Point.
Poison Point is so much worse. Wait, no. Poison Point is so much worse than Flame Body.
Poison Point goes.
It's bottom of
Actually,
C. It's worse than Natural Cure, worse than Liquid Ooze.
no,
Like,
poison point goes right.
burns are valid. Poison is, like, base poison is, like, nothing.
Poison's really good. No, because it's good for Merciless, and poison is like more chip.
Okay, but at that point, just run T-Spikes, and also half the mons run fucking P-Heal anyways. So, Merciless is not good. You may actually trigger... You might trigger something by accident. Like, it's not
It's not
good.
super true.
It's, like, the worst C ability.
I'd put
Poison
if you're gonna
Touch.
put poison point low, I'd put it above Dauntless Shield.
Poison Touch?
Poison point, and then Poison Touch goes below Marvel Scale.
I think Poison Touch below Marvel Scale makes some sense. Marvel Scale.
And then Poison Point above Dauntless Shield.
Where the hell do you have Marvel Scale again?
I have Marvel Scale right above Beast Boost and below Iron Barbs.
Oh, yeah, no, I see it there, yeah. I think Poison Touch is fine, Poison Point's not. Power Construct, it's banned.
No, it's not. It's just useless.
I guess it's... No, it technically has its niche on its own Pokemon, but no, it's F.
That doesn't fuck... We don't count those.
Whatever, we're playing there. Power of Alchemy.
Literally useless. It's a double
True.
ability. Same with Power Spot.
Yep. Prankster.
Prankster!
This is an A ability.
I don't even know.
Actually, I'd have Prankster in S.
I wouldn't.
Actually, no, I wouldn't. I lied. Never mind.
I was gonna say this thing's like a B ability.
No, it's. I think it's better than.
I'd put it top. I'd put it top of B.
I have it bottom of A, but
I'm fine with bottom of A.
I think it's better than immune ability. Is worse than Magpul. I mean,
I think it's better than Fluffy.
It enables. I mean, it enables some offensive mons to. Its biggest example being Drampa, to hit really hard, and be fast and get rid of its speed issues, and then just Prankster being Prankster. If you want to
there's this thing called Prankster Toxapex that's made a name for itself in the entirety of AA.
That's true.
Prankster's a good ability. Prankster's a very good ability.
It's a pretty solid ability, all things considered, yes. Anyways,
all right.
Next. Pressure.
Pressure stalling with stuff is actually really cool. I used a substitute pressure King Gambit on ladder to PP stall close combats at a great test.
It is C. Cool. It is a C.
I would put it C. I'd put it
above
Natural Cure, below Harvest.
Yeah. I have it below Liquid Ooze, but, same thing. Primordial C. Welcome to S.
Oh, look, another S. Whoa.
We explained it in Desolate Land.
I'd put Primordial C.
I have it below Desolate Land.
I'd say they're tied, to be honest. They are the Weather Wars. When you hear Weather Wars in AA, no one means drizzle and drought. No one means Sandstream.
They mean
hail,
Primal Weathers.
And drought. They mean Primordial Sea, Desolate Land, and like Delta Stream on occasions, but mainly just these two.
It's these two Titans. Because of how much offensive potency they give and the fact that they cover each other for immunities.
Desolate Land is the birthplace of physical fires being so as broken as they are.
Even Primordial Special Fires, even like Iron Moth and shit, bro. Like
because Special Fires are broken, but there is a reason that physical fires have made a name for themselves, specifically in AA.
That's true.
Physical fires are so much harder to check than special fires. And Primordial Sea, special waters are so much harder to check than physical waters. There's a reason that Inteleon being so much slower than Barraskewda is still the same tier as it. Like, it's so crazy. These abilities are so stupid. They battle it out with each other every single time.
It's something we spoke on.
They're silly. They deserve S. They deserve it. They did well.
No, of course. Then we got
Prism Armor, which is D. Propeller Tail is a doubles ability. Protean is banned, but it's going to be unbanned soon. So I'm just going to give a quick recap
Protean's not getting unbanned. It's literally staying banned.
Why would it stay banned?
Told you why. We're talking about
it literally happened. It literally... You know what?
You said Photosynthesis, not Protean. Blech.
Oh. No, Photosynthesis has no niche.
I disagree.
Name the scenario where Photosynthesis is better than Adaptability and or Chlorophyll.
Situations where you're running out of turns on weather and you want to have it up. It has valid niche in your endgame cleaning. You're not always going to keep that weather up, and it gives you multiple turns to be able to actually get that in. And not
the only niche it has is for booster energy speed boost.
Which that's it. And that's a pretty I think it's unexplored because we had it banned last season,
Which was
but
stupid, by the way.
that was a interesting one. But I think
It was an oversight.
I genuinely think that it's actually really solid.
So here's my thing on it: is your big worry was you think it would turn into Electric Terrain and Sun Wars, but
Something like that.
if you wanted to do it, they already have adaptability. They have Beedrill, they have Swords Ruin, they have Chlorophyll, and they have Surge Surfer. They have everything you want to use them for terrain. Photosynthesis only niche, quite literally, is if you're going to speed boost with it as an end game cleaner and have it be Baby Unburden.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's really bad at being, by the way. It's a bad Baby Unburden, but that's its niche.
Well, yeah,
Any other
that's
time,
what I'm trying to
bad.
say. Like,
Any other time, not worth it.
The fact
It's
that we're
Baby
mentioning
Unburden.
Unburden at all, though, is the thing. Right? Like,
It's Baby Unburden, but like if you took Unburden and it was a grown adult, and now it's a toddler.
Yeah, basically.
I would personally put it. I don't even know.
Where would you put it then?
I'm gonna look. I think I would put it in C tier.
You put it in C?
I would put it in C tier. I'd put it right above.
I have it above D-Mob, below Intrepid.
Yeah.
Like it's...
Yeah, I was gonna put it there too-ish. I was gonna put it around there. Yeah, I was maybe gonna put it below Dragon's Maw, but that's just because I hate it as an ability. I think Court Drive goes in the same exact place too.
Fair enough.
When we get to it, Psychic Surge. Oh my god, this thing's broken. Oh shit, this
Psychic
thing is like the best. Psychic Surge is the best terrain, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's the only terrain that makes A, I think.
It's incredible.
I think it's better than Fluffy. I think it's worse than Good as Gold. If you want my opinion on it.
I think it's worse than Magnapult, better than Prankster.
I think that's... You think it's worse than... you think it's worse than Magnapult?
Yeah, well, because Magnapult warps steel types around
so.
it. Psychic Surge is anti-priority and Expanding Force in one, which is absurd. Expanding Force is just dumb, by the way.
It is.
Azelf is a stupid Pokemon.
It's a Pokemon that does things.
It is. Punk Rock has no niche.
No, fair enough. I mean, also, I need to apologize midway through. I did switch my mic stuff, my mic settings midway through. There's probably an echo for the first half of the video, but now we should be better off.
Punk Rock technically has a niche, so put it in D.
But in D, yeah.
Oh look, Pure Power is banned. It takes so long to scroll to the top of this list.
It really does, doesn't it?
Purifying Salt. Oh my god.
Give me 1 second, Bug. Give me 1 second.
Ready?
I am now.
Okay. Pea Salt goes.
Well, this goes banned. Pea Salts. I think it's better than that. I do think it's better than that, Bug. You there? Speak? Weird. Anyways, I think I've done an oopsies, but yeah, I hear you. I think I've done a weird thing, but... I think the thing I like about Salt, and I think that puts it in B tier for me specifically, and I think it's B, but you'll probably disagree with me on that in a second, is the fact that the ghost resistance that it applies.
So my thought process on the ghost resistance is most of the time the ghost type is going to be A, poltergeisting, which you can just run no item for and be immune to it. B, shadow balling with some sort of other bulletproof coverage. So bulletproof is always better.
Yep. I think last respects, but
you think what?
Last respects.
Well, last respects, that is its one niche over bulletproof. I'd put it right behind bulletproof in C.
I'm gonna put it right above it. I think it is better. Quark
I think maybe
Drive.
highly
Where's
adaptive
photosynthesis?
takes it a good
Quark
amount of time.
Drive is worse than photosynthesis, but ever so slightly.
No, Quark Drive isn't work. They're the same fucking thing.
I mean, one's enabled by sun, and sun's slightly better, so it's going there. But it's basically the same shit.
If no, because here's the thing: neither of them being enabled by the terrain of weather. If you're going to be using a terrain of weather team, use adaptability to get the attack boost. Then you just use it as or tinted.
No, fair enough. But like, I'm still putting it there anyways. Queenly Majesty above Dazzling, cool. Quick Draw has an E.
Wow, is that just, whoa, is that just because it's Serena?
Yeah, lol, get
You
fucked.
sick bastard. You
Ha!
sick.
Imagine.
Bastard.
Anyways, yeah, that one's there. Quick Feet has a usage.
Quick Draw. Quick Feet tank the other usage. Quick Draws in D.
Quick Draws in
Rain
D.
Dish is in
Quick
D.
Feet. I'd put in
Quick
C.
Feet
but...
is in D. No, Quick Feet's in D.
Okay.
Actually, which one is Quick Feet? Is
Quick
that the one
Feet's
with the
speed
status
boosting.
orb?
Quick Feet boosts your speed.
Is it the Speed Boost Guts one?
Yeah.
Oh, Quick Feet Hydreigon was like an actually nasty set.
The Quick Feet
last
actually has
gen.
usage.
I'd put it below Guts.
As would I.
Right below Guts.
Rain Dish.
Receiver.
Technically D.
Receiver is-
Hold up. I'm behind.
Receiver goes to D. Rattled goes to D. Receiver goes to F. Reckless goes to F.
Yeah, fair enough. Magikarp.
Refrigerate goes to
Below.
right below Aerialate.
Yeah, it's again. Refrigerate is really good to have as well. But, yeah.
Oh my god! We hit the ability. Can I
You
talk
found
about
the
this one?
ability.
Can I talk about it?
Go for it.
So, for anyone who's stuck around for more than one season, or even one season of PA, you know that I'm the regen guy. I'm the one who makes the disgusting regen cores. I'm the one who doesn't stop clicking pivot buttons until I'm done messing with you and kill 3 Pokemon in 2 turns. I'm the one that, if you say anything's above regen ever in this tier list ever, and you do your own tier list, like outside of this, anyone does this video after they've seen this video and does a tier list, and Regenerator is not the top thing, I'm tempted to make a whole category just for regen. That's how good it is.
It's
Regen.
yeah.
Now here's the thing. Regen cores, bringing double regen, easily you can do it every single week. Easily. You don't have to. You should, my opinion on any team you bring to any match is if you are trying to play at a high level in AA Draft, there is no reason not to run at least one regen a week. And I think I would go so far as to say it is a necessity to bring one regen every week, at least.
Yeah, it's that. P-Heal is basically the extension of Regenerator, which almost runs the format of AA Draft.
Regenerator runs the format.
It does. I wouldn't go as far as saying it. It's again, the fact that we can almost say Regenerator runs the AA format
is insane. That
shows
how strong
it shows where it stands. Even if the band's abilities came into this game, Regen would still be an S+ tier.
Oh my god, yeah. You go into balanced Hackmons, Regen is still top of it. You go into pure Hackmons, well, not pure Hackmons, but you go into balanced Hackmons.
And Regen's still one of the best abilities.
And Regen is still top. Like, Regen is just that guy. It's that guy. It's not ban-worthy, but it's just...
It holds... It's such a glue piece. It holds the tier together. Anyways.
It is... Wait, I want to say one more thing.
Yeah, go for it.
If any of you ever want to work on maybe getting up to top div, perfect breaking regen cores, because that is a big thing.
Yep.
If you can break regen cores effectively, you're fine.
Also work on abusing them yourself. If you know how to properly pivot regen, it's a god-saving gift in this format.
If you know how to properly get in your regen Pokemon to heal, and you know how to properly create regen cores and properly EV regen Pokemon, because EVing regen Pokemon is not as simple as going 252, 252. Steering might disagree, but if you look at any of my Jirachi sets from this season, they're all super complex. But those are the big things. Learn how to EV regen, learn how to build regen, learn the different variations of regen, learn how to break regen. That's what you got to do.
Just that good. It's that doing that alone will get you far in this format. But yeah. Anyways, Ripen, bleh.
It's right below the. It's right below
D.
the Harvest.
Oh, it's below Harvest. Yes. It's below Harvest. Cool.
He's useless.
Useless.
Rock-
Arceus, useless. Rockhead. It's useless because
Useless.
Magic Guard
Just
exists.
on Magic Guard.
Rocky
Payload.
Payload.
Oh my god. Stupid ability.
It has a usage.
Yeah, good. He's stupid. It's dumb. It's a dumb broken shit. Actually, it's not all that broken.
It's better than D-Maw, but it's just that's it. Like it's just better than D-Maw.
It's better than Quark Drive Photosynthesis.
Okay, yeah,
I'd
fine.
put it right above Mega. I'd put it top of
No.
C tier.
Yeah, I'd have it below Mega Launcher, but yeah, I think Rock's that good.
Also,
Rock's that good.
Rock moves are already dumb.
Yeah.
I'd put it right below Mega Launcher.
That's where I have it. Yeah, it's that rough skin. Where's Iron Barbs? It's the same thing. Cool.
Yeah. Where is it on my thing? Where is it? I can't find it.
C
It takes
above
too long
Marvel
to scroll.
Scale for me.
It takes way too long to scroll.
Runaway is useless. Sand Force is
Useless.
it's got a niche, but it's bad. No, it doesn't. It's worse than fucking Adaption. Never mind. Sand Rush.
Sand Rush technically has a niche because you might run into a situation where you want to run like Sandstream Garg.
It's bottom of
What?
B. It's worse than Galvanize. It's worse than Opportunity. It's worse than Chlorophyll, but it is better than.
I wouldn't put it.
C.
I wouldn't put it. Yeah, sure. Because you'll sometimes run into a situation where you're like, oh,
Sandspit is literally worse than the next ability. Sandstream.
Well, Sandspit and then Sandstream. Sandspit's useless.
That's what I mean. Sandspit is worse than the next ability. Sandstream.
Yep.
Which goes into
Sandstream goes into B.
right below Drizzle.
No.
Actually, below Delta Stream. It's below Delta Stream.
Yeah, I put it below Delta Stream. Its main niche is rock types now become fat as fuck.
Sandvale is banned because it's banned by evasion clause.
Yep.
Oh
my god, the scrolling.
Sapsipper! We have an immunity ability, but it's the worst of them because it's grass.
Being immune to grass is like, it was nice when sleep was legal and you run into a fucking Amoonguss, but like, who cares anymore? It just runs one of the 25 million types that resist it.
It was also nice when Grassy Glide was stronger than it is.
Yeah. I'd put it above.
I put it bottom of B. It's worse than Sand Rush, better than Mega Launcher. Like
It's better than Lightning Rod and Motor Drive just because it can block Strength Sap potentially.
I don't think so. I think it's worse. I think
you can put it.
It's there, but it's worse.
Sand Rush. I don't think it's worse than Sand Rush.
No, okay, I put it with Motor Drive, but yeah. Scrappy.
Oh my god, this thing's... So, the thing with Scrappy is it's always the centerpiece of talking about fighting types and their checks. Because you can run a Regenerator Renurgus all you want to check a Terrakion, but if it pulls out a Banded Scrappy, you're getting two-shot.
So, but the thing about it, it's a weird one because it's also... A lot of these fighting ones have coverage or secondary stabs that will cover for the fact that you can't deal with the specific.
That is always the weird one.
And it's what makes Scrappy a C tier ability.
I think Scrappy's C, but only because most of the time they have coverage for it. But like certain scenarios, like if you're running against an Aegislash with a Tracheon, they can just run Earth.
Like I'd have it below Hustle better than Merciless on my list. It's useful, but there's often better choices. Specifically, like Terrakion versus a Ground Ghost, for example, will run Scrappy.
But there's also the big thing of if you do shove it on a fighting type, and you end up running into a scenario where they don't bring the Ghost type, or they don't bring a certain set on the Ghost type,
you've got a burn.
And they use Intimidate to check you instead. You're immune to Intimidate.
Oh yeah, true. That's another one.
That's another tricky one. But like, it doesn't make it any like it does. It's there are other abilities.
There are also scenarios where it becomes a burnt ability. So it's
so that's why it's kind of iffy. That's why it's not higher. But like, it's still good.
Screen Cleaner has a niche. Seed Sower does not. Serene Grace we've just banned. So.
Yep. You guys want to know why we banned it?
Because it's unfun.
Uncompetitive.
Exactly.
Shadow Shield. Shadow Shield.
It's multi-skill. It's literally
multi-skill.
Shadow Tag, lol banned moment.
Actually, wait. Shadow Shield is better than multi-skill. It's not broken by Mold Breaker, so multi-skill actually has no niche.
Oh, yeah, fair enough, actually. Shadow Shield's always been multi-skill. Cool. Sharpness.
Wait, what are you on right now?
Sharpness. I just banned Shadow Tag, and then I'm on Sharpness now.
Okay. Sharpness?
I think it's B, but...
No,
it's not. Guts is better, but...
Here's my thing with Sharpness. Is people see the funny 1.5 number, and go, oh my god, guys, it's 1.5. This is insane. But then you look at the moves affected by it, and unless your name's Zacian C and you have Behemoth Blade,
Or Kartana.
you're just gonna be better off running adaptability. Like unless you're Kartana and your only things in your move pool are sharpness boosted, like don't run it. Don't do that.
I think again.
Like someone was asking me today. Someone was asking me earlier, like a while back.
Yeah.
Which one would you recommend, adaptability or sharpness glade? And I went, do you want my genuine opinion, or do you want let's just like a quick overview of it? And they were like, I want your genuine opinion. And I was like, my opinion, go adaptability. Who cares about psychic moves? Just run Zen Headbutt, and you need the coverage for poison types. Click your close combat button. The main thing you're going to be boosting with sharpness is Sacred Sword or Secret Sword or whatever the hell.
It's Sacred Sword and Psycho Cut.
Yeah, Sacred Sword and Psycho Cut. But at the end of the day, you can Sheer Force Life Orb with Zen Headbutt, and you can adaptability in a close combat.
It's, like, again, I would have it in C probably above Scrappy, below Hustle kind of thing.
I'd put it...
It's good.
Yeah, I'd say it's about the same niche as Hustle.
Yeah, I'd agree. Right?
They're both a little bit of noob traps because you have to look a bit further because like most of the non-miss moves are just even after Hustle, they're going to be a bit worse than like adaptability other moves.
Yeah.
But they have their niches. They
As
have
a
their
sharpness.
reasons for being used.
Yep. Shed Skin.
Worst Purifying Salt. Actually, I guess it goes in the same tier as Early Bird.
It's D, yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
Sheer Force. S tier. Actually, I'd have this. Yeah, it's S tier.
It's A. It's top of A.
I'd have it S. I'd have it bottom of S. I think. I'd have it in the Primal Leather tier.
I think it's either bottom of S or it's like the very, very top of
S. It's the bottom of S, I think. It's the most... Oh, man, I'll take this one for now, because I think I know this one.
Yeah.
It is the most spammable offensive ability in the format.
For special.
Well, even for physical mons, it's just the most spammable fucking...
For physical mons, it's not
as much, but it's, in general, the most spammable offensive ability in the format.
Free Life Orb is always stupid.
Life Orb is stupid with it. So many moves have secondary effects. So many good moves have secondary effects. It's just, when you're wanting to use an offense, it doesn't show your ability to, like Beads of Ruin and Sword of Ruin. There are, I would say, 50% of the offensive mons will have a Sheer Force set somewhere in their arsenal, if not more.
Biggest thing with Sheer Force is, so like he already said, you can swap. It doesn't show, which is massive. Everyone always downplays that. It doesn't show your ability. It's massive. Mm-hmm. The second one is, unlike the other abilities, you can swap up your moves all you want, and you didn't lose any damage boosting, which is insane.
Also, yeah, that's the thing, right? With Sword of Ruin, Beads of Ruin, you're locking in with Sheer Force.
Because most of the time you're gonna be banded or choice locked or whatever.
Yeah. The main reason why it's an S tier is simply because it can just run Life Orb so freely and not take chip. Means you're also concealing your item. And people are then having to guess, is this adaptability? Is it Beads of Root? Is it adaptability? Is it some other kind of set? Or is it just Sheer Force Life Orb? Because it now can be. Or is it, like, could people... The damage rolls between Bandit and Specs versus Sheer Force Life Orb are quite similar sometimes. And
they overlap a little bit. So
it really leaves people questioning rolls specifically. And when it becomes... Like, I think Sheer Force actually gets better at high-level play specifically because of that. When you're calculating rolls specifically, it becomes a lot more chaotic. And if you guess wrong on the rolls, you could just be screwed.
Yeah.
That's my take on it.
It's definitely... Sheer Force it's definitely earned its place.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, Shell Armor. It has a niche.
D tier.
Shield Dust. Niche. D tier. Shields Down. F. Simple Band.
Skill Link.
Skill Link has a niche.
Yeah. Skill Link do have a niche.
It's actually...
Icicle Spear, Pin Missile, Scale Shot are the big ones. I think I'm missing one. Bullet Seed.
Yep.
Am I missing any other ones?
Rock Blast.
Rock Blast, yep. I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them.
Yeah. And that is... I mean, it's C. It's not high C. It's like, I'd have it better than the... I'd have it worse than the... I would have it worse than Corrosion. I think.
I wouldn't put it that low. I'd put it above hustle and sharpness. I put it around with
Oh.
hustle and sharpness.
Okay, yeah, it's above hustle and below bulletproof. Cool. Slow start, lol, slush rush.
Wait, can we laugh at slow start for a little bit?
No. This video is
Slush rush
long
goes
already.
right with
Sand rush.
literally right with sand rush.
Sniper. This is a C ability.
Yep, it's right around with the sand.
It's
with
worse
the
than
skill
sharpness,
hustle,
better
stuff
than
like
scrappy. Actually, I'd
Yeah.
have it better than hustle and skill link. I think I'd have it just below bulletproof. I think it's the best of those. Basically,
Yeah, it definitely,
I mean,
it definitely is because it's more reliable and can be used outside of
the
the very specific.
Urshifus and
Because crits always are a
Meowscarada,
thing that can.
and yeah,
Because
Chris.
crits are always a thing that can happen. So
But
if
it's
you
not-
do end up getting one, you're just like,
the
oh
point
look,
is-
I get better.
It's not splashable though. Like fucking, you'd put sheer force on at that point. Like sheer force is the single most. If you used both your regen slots and your PO slots, you just slap sheer force. So
Yeah.
those are the
Not
three splash ones.
That's not really how that works. But
Snow
okay.
cloak banned because of evasion clause.
Snow warning is pretty good now. Actually, it's pretty good on some ice types.
It is
Now,
worse than Sandstream, but it's there. Like,
Well, no,
just-
it's just bad in general because name a defensive ice type that isn't Avalugg, and Avalugg sucks.
Hisuian Avalugg, LMAO.
Yo, crazy. No, it's a pretty bad ability just because it's good because it enables Slush Rush, but other than that, it's pretty bad.
I'd still have
struggle-
it there specifically. I'd have it B still, but that's me.
I'd have it B, but I'd put it.
It's worse than every other weather. But
I'd
that's
put
it.
it only right above Sand Rush.
I have it worse than Sandstream, but better than everything else because just again, it's the worst of the weather abilities. Solar power.
There, immunities are there. Wait, can we move chlorophyll up to above the electric immunities?
Sure, yeah, I'm down with that. Next
there we go.
up is solar power.
Bad. It's literally just a bad ability.
True. It's gonna go into D though because there's niches.
No,
There's niches.
no, it doesn't have a niche because it's worse adaptability or
It's
beads of
1.5.
ruin and stuff
Solar power
that
1.5.
chips you.
It's 1.5 with chip, so it's still technically niche.
No, it's not. Is it 1.5?
It's 1.5. There's a niche. It's
I guess
1.5.
so. It technically has a niche, but the
Yeah.
chip's not nice.
No, that's what I'm saying. Solid rock.
D tier.
D tier. Soul heart. Literally useless when there's better abilities in it.
Soundproof has a niche. D tier. Actually, I guess it's right with bullet.
It's C tier, but bottom of
not-
C. It's not bulletproof.
Yeah, there's not as much stuff to block with it.
Actually-
I'd put it right above pressure.
Yeah, like it's again. You block Noivern. You block.
It's
any...
kind of literally just boom burst that you block.
Yeah, it's specifically moves. I'd have it. Yeah, no, I'm having it above corrosion actually, but that's me. Speed boost, Lamau. It's banned.
And
Stakeout,
Stakeout,
also banned.
just move them at the same time.
I'm
Try to
working
double
on
team
it. You can't double team it like that.
No, you got this.
Stall, bad. Stalwart, bad. Stamina,
So stalwart,
stamina.
stance change is also there. Stamina is Weavile food.
It's niche. It's got something. I mean,
It do got niche.
even just like running it because you can for body press sets is still a very reasonable thing.
Yeah, like it's nice.
Because
It's
it
not
actually Fluffy
not
doesn't
B, it's
boost
not-
body press,
it's
so
not
like
B. It's not B.
it's C, but it's a good C ability. Like I'd have it
It's
just
a good
below
one.
Intrepid Sword.
Yeah.
I think it's just
I think I'd
there's more niches
I
than
think
just
I'd-
checking Weavile.
I'd
Skill
put
sets.
it above Intrepid Sword just because Intrepid Sword is only one use a
That's
game.
fine.
Stamina has like a lot of uses.
Yeah, it can win
Like on
games by itself.
CM Stamina, Slowbro, CM Stamina. Actually, I put it above Flare Boost because of that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine with me. Static.
It goes right with Flame Body. Paralysis is
Paralysis
stupid
is
as hell.
good. Yeah, no, that's a good
Paralysis
one.
is dumb. It goes right above. It goes right
goes
below
above Flame Body.
just because burn is stupid. Paralysis is dumb as fuck.
Stupider.
Steadfast
Bad. Steam engine.
F.
Technically
has a
niche.
niche.
Steel worker. It's
All right.
in
So
C.
where did we put Rocky Payload? I forget.
Top of
Where did we
C,
put-
basically. Steel worker's middle of C, though. I think it's worse than sharpness.
I think it's
No,
better than.
It's
the
better than
Guinea.
sniper, but just worse than bulletproof. Steel offensively isn't as good, and the one mon that wants to use it most, Melmetal, will just use technician instead.
Yeah.
which we haven't gotten to yet, and that move's good. Steely Spirit.
Well, you're better off using Steelworker and Silly Spirit so you can have a secondary stab if Dual Iron Bash gets PP stalled out.
Fair enough, but they're both there anyways.
Silly Spirit goes in the same spot because they're the same exact fucking thing.
Stench
is banned.
It's banned by Flinch Con. It's weird shit. Anyways,
It's
Sticky Holds.
You guys ever had fun being flinched down by a loaded dice Cloister?
Not me.
have.
No. Steadfast. No, I put that one there. Storm Drain.
Wait, you put Sticky Hold in D, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Storm Drain. So this is another immunity ability. It's good. It's very good. I'm gonna put it above Snow Warning, below Sandstream, just because Water Absorb is better. But Storm Drain is also like really good still.
I agree. I think Strong Jaw. Well, welcome to the same category with all these other abilities.
All the niche 1.51.
Yeah, I think it's.
I'd say it's probably better than Skill Link and Sniper.
I think it's just worse than. Yeah, I think there's the Fang abilities are also solid. So is Crunch. Sturdy has a niche.
It technically has a niche, but it's not a good one, so it's in D.
Suction Cups. None.
Technically has a niche, put it in D.
Oh, goddammit. it.
Super Luck. Technically has a niche, put it in D.
Supreme Overlord.
Technically has a niche, put it in D. Actually, let's put it in C,
it's
but
a
like
C
not
niche.
high because
It's
you have
like,
to sack your entire team.
It's better than Pressure. That's probably where I'd put it.
That's about it.
Yeah, just bottom of that. Surge Surfer.
Alright, so where's Chlorophyll? Put
Chlorophyll.
it right there.
Right below Chlorophyll.
Right below Chlorophyll, and then...
It's above
Swift
Lightning
Swim.
Rod, below Chlorophyll.
Swift Swim's going to be right below Chlorophyll, above Surge Surfer.
Yeah, I'm going to just move that one now.
Swarm is useless. Flower Veil is
Whoa,
useless.
slow it down. Slow it
Speaking
down,
of
slow it down,
devil,
slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down.
Oh, okay.
I just put Swift Swim in. Anyways. Swarm, useless. Sweet Veil, useless. Sword of Ruin.
Sword of Ruin. Oh, look, another one.
It's there. It's better than Beads, I think.
It's A.
It's top of A. It is the top of A. Sword of Ruin is better than Beads of Ruin.
It definitely is.
Very good. Very good.
It definitely is.
Symbiosis is doubles.
Literally useless. Synchronize. No.
D.
What? No.
Lol.
Synchronize bad. Tablets of Ruin. This is the
this is
attack
defense
one, by the way.
This is defense. Boosting.
No, yeah, this is the physical. This is the physically defensive one.
Welcome to A. You're better than Fluffy.
Yeah.
It's
Fluffy sucks. I put Fluffy down in B above Earth Eater, by the way.
No, I have an A still. I think it's just the consistency of Tablets of Ruin is better than Fluffy.
Yeah,
most of
it
the time.
definitely is.
There are times where you may need Fluffy to check something, but Tablets of Ruin is generally the more consistent option because it can just sit there. It's better than Intimidate as well because you can just, no matter what, when you're in the field, the attack drop. So it's
it's also better against setup sweepers than Intimidate because if they set up to ×2, they're still multiplied by point something.
I put Tangled Feet and Tangled Hair in D. Now we're on to Technician.
Okay, this one goes in the same exact spot, except it's actually way better than all of them. Ha! Guess you didn't. I bet you didn't expect that, huh, buddy? It's right above Steelworker and City Spirit. I'd put it above.
I'd put it even higher than that.
I'd put it above Bulletproof, below Purifying Soul.
I think I'd just put it with Mega Launcher at the top of the tier. I'll be completely honest.
Honestly, I agree. I don't know if I think I'd put it above Mega Launcher.
I have it top of C. I have it the top of C tier.
Yeah.
There's so many moves that Technician works on, and a lot of those Technician moves have secondary effects that you can make use of.
Yeah.
And those, like Rock Tomb, for example, is a pretty good one. That can stop a sweep but still get up some good damage. Dual Wing Beat is basically a 120 base power move because it hits twice. Right? Yeah. Still, there are a lot of options you can pull there. Telepathy, it's bad. Terravolt, literally wherever Mold Breaker is. It's Mold Breaker. Thermal Exchange.
Thermal Exchange technically has a niche.
Yeah. Actually, no, it doesn't because Wall Big Body is literally better than Thermal. No, it's attack boosting. Never mind, it is a niche. Thick Fat. Bug, Thick Fat.
One sec. Thick Fat.
Niche.
Yeah, it technically has a niche.
It's not a technical niche. It's like a C niche though, like that.
Like an O niche. I'd put it.
I'd have it below Fexpore.
I'd put. Yeah, below Fexpore.
Solid, can check certain things, but like it may often be the solution to specific Mold Breaker Fires and shit, and Prime C option, and like I mean Desolate
Mold
options,
Breaker.
but like
Yeah, it's good. You can shove it on like a fairy type to help with Weavile and stuff like that. It's
yeah.
good. It's got a good niche.
Disability Tinted Lens. Welcome
Oh my
to
god,
another
look,
S
we
tier
have another
ability.
S. Oh my god, look, we have another S.
Actually, I would argue this is S plus. I'd argue S plus
I
on
would
Tinted.
not. I wouldn't. I'd put it above Desolate Land and Primordial Sea, but I would not put it in the
Then I'm
same
putting
tier
in S
as
plus.
Heal and Regen.
I'm putting in S
I
plus
think
actually.
you can argue it for S plus, but I wouldn't agree with it.
I'm going to just because it looks better that way. Actually no,
What?
it's S. It's S. It's just not.
It's
But
top. It's like the
okay,
top of S.
let's explain. I'll explain. I'll start with this one. Making all of the moves that you have unresistible is so stupid on those Pokemon that have high stats and shit typing offensively, because now you can just click buttons. Bug types specifically get the best advantage off this because you just mash.
Mm.
You have to funnily mash. Bug,
Yeah.
go ahead. I just said
so
bullshit.
the thing with Tinted Lens is, so we actually, so it's actually funny that we're doing this today because earlier today I had to explain to someone what makes a good Tinted Lens user in AA. So I'm gonna do that
Okay,
now.
go for it.
So what happens? So what makes something a good Tinted Lens user? So if you look at good examples, you look at Latios, you look at Slitherwing.
Buzzwole, Golisopod.
Buzzwole is a pretty. Buzzwole's not that great of a Tinted Lens user because it has the coverage for everything. But you look at Slitherwing, you look
Golisopod.
at Latios, you look at
Golisopod.
really any fairy type. So what you're looking for is you're looking for a a stab combination where your stats are high, your base power moves are high, but the stab combo itself doesn't help you all that much, and you don't really have room for all the coverage you need. So like Slitherwing, it's always going to be running close combat, always going to be running first impression, always going to be running U-turn. You don't have enough slots for the coverage you need, and you already have enough power in your moves.
You also want to run defensive, like Morning Sun and Will-O-Wisp in those extra slots.
Yeah, exactly. All that stuff. You can run like utility in that last slot. So you don't have room for coverage. So you run Tinted Lens. So you're a whole lot harder to wall. First of all, you're a whole lot harder to wall. And your moves can just smash everything basically from neutral. I feel like your U-turns go from doing 7% to a Corviknight to a whopping 14, which is more than leftovers, which is more than 2 rounds of leftovers, which means you win the long game.
It really does small numbers sometimes, but huge effects on the long run.
Yeah, small number like another example of small numbers taking use of it. Just to go off course for a second, small numbers making huge effects. If you can outdamage regen by like 5%, that's progress. That's good progress.
Tinted is one of the best ways to It's one of the best ways to break those regen cores.
Exactly, because their resisted regen turns into no, and now they're taking over 50.
They're not regenerating anymore when their intent is to say I have I don't know what's a good regen mod. Say I have fucking I don't know. We'll go core
Regen Swampert.
Regen Pert, fine. We say I have Regen Pert and I've got a fucking Cinderace out. If I'm Tinted Lens, Pyro-Ball, Cinderace, and that Pert's original plan is to try to regen up on the Cinderace, you no longer can do that. You're breaking down the regen mon. It can no longer stay healthy enough to win.
Yeah, that's why regen Pokemon, if you build correctly, regen Pokemon should be built with as many immunities as you can possibly fit on your team. That's why natural immunities are so important. You need a normal type, you need a flying type, you need a ghost type, you need a fairy type, you need a steel type, you need a ground type.
You need so many fucking types in this format. Dark type is another one.
Dark type. There are like 7 different types that are mandatory just because
of
having as many immunities as you can fit on your team is amazing.
Yep. Anyways, that's Tinted for you. It's a good ability.
Top of best. Top of best.
Top of best here. Torrent. Useless. Tough Claws.
Useless.
Tough Claws isn't useless.
Yes, it is. It's worse adaptability and Sword of Ruin and stuff.
Again, I'm not going to entirely agree with that. I think the arguments here.
The only argument for Tough Claws is if you want coverage and it's contact, but you don't want to reveal, you can run Tough Claws. But I'd still put it in D because of that.
I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm putting it fucking A.
What? No. You can't give me the argument for why you think it would be A.
Why they be A?
I'd put it in C. I'd put it in C at the highest.
Okay, why would I have it in A? Again, not revealing abilities, as we mentioned before. A lot of mons do love to use their coverage, and adaptability isn't going to always cut it. Especially for mons that have those resists and you already not wanting to use Tinted, for example. You can really just splash Tough Claws on instead. It is a very strong ability that does do a lot of damage to things. I do think
My
that's an
argument
A.
for it.
I think
My
it's
argument.
like I'm having it at bottom of A, but I do think that offensive factor that it can put in to a match.
I think if you're gonna put it high, you put it right below the 8s.
I can do that. Yeah, I'll put it right below the 8s. I think right, CC is the biggest one. CC is so splashable in so many mons.
CC coverage is the big.
It's a big one, and a lot of times you don't want to really sort of ruin, and you still want that extra boost. Tough Claws is going to be your go-to ability in that scenario, and
The main
it
thing
happens a
with
lot.
the thing with Tough Claws is if your coverage is the only reason you should use Tough Claws is if your coverage is contact, you're a Pokemon that can use many abilities that are not damage boost abilities like adaptability. You don't want to reveal your ability so you can play mind games, and your coverage is all contact, and your stab is contact.
But you also
there's a lot of
it does a lot of mons fall in that category. It's the big one.
There's a lot of hoops to jump through.
But there's also a lot of mons that jump those hoops. A lot of mons jump those hoops. So that's why it's there.
I would not put it in the same tier as adaptability.
Okay. Toxic Boost is literally worse guts.
Yep, so put it in F. Toxic Debris, though. This is a funny ability.
This is an ability that goes into C tier.
What?
No, it probably goes in B.
Yeah, I was going to say, setting Toxic Spikes off of contact is, like, better than Delta Stream.
Very
no,
good.
Not better, better than Sandstream.
I did better than Sandstream worse than Delta. Again, yeah, very good. Setting hazards without having to do anything.
If you U-turn on a Corviknight, and you just, like, the main thing with Toxic Debris, and I think this is the stupidest point.
Defensive mons, but go.
If you are used to just clicking through turns super fast, and you end up U-turning on a Corviknight that's Toxic Debris and sending in a Pokemon, you just get poisoned outright.
And even then, some teams won't have grounded poisons coming to their games all the time, so you just...
And this is what I was going to say. So Toxic Debris isn't the reason you need a grounded poison. But it just shows how important a grounded poison is, just to threaten the ability of if they bring a Toxic Debris Pokemon, it could be useless.
Exactly. All right, let's speed through the final few of these, I think. Trace.
Yep, Trace. Useless.
C. It's C. It's C. It's rarely random. It's bottom of C, but it's really random.
It has a technical niche. I'd put it below natural tier.
Transistor.
Actually, no, wait. I'm going back to Trace. I'm going to put Trace all the way above Merciless.
I can agree with that. It's just so random. Transistor is better than Demaw.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, because Bull Switch is stupid. They're close.
I'll
say they're close.
It's close but better. Triage.
I'll say that Transistor I think is better than Proto and Quark.
Bug Triage.
Oh, can I talk about this one? Oh wait, first we just put Truant and useless, Unnerve and useless, Unseen Fist and useless, Victory Star and useless,
hold up.
Vital Spirit and useless.
Truant's Unnerve. Vital Spirit's useless. Waterveil's useless.
White Smoke, Wonder Skin, Zen Mode, Zero to Hero. Anything else left? That's just useless. We can Wimp Out. Wimp Out's useless.
Wind Power.
What'd you say?
Wind Power is useless.
No, it's not. Wait, which one's the immunity one? Wind Power or Wind
Rider is the immunity one. Power is not.
Okay, then yeah. Power technically has a niche if you're gonna click Tailwind.
And then obviously Water Bubble and Wonder Guard are banned, so I'll put those there too.
Yeah. So just move those real quick, and then we'll get to talking about the other thing.
All right. Yeah. So a few of these abilities, I'm gonna put Turbo Blaze quickly down because Turbo Blaze is literally just Terravolt and Mold Breaker. Anyways.
So just put it up there real quick.
Yep. Where were we? We were talking about Triage.
Were we? Okay, I get to talk about this one, right?
And I think it's S tier, but I think it's bottom of S. But go on.
So you know how I feel about Triage. I think everyone knows how I feel about triage.
Bug doesn't
I
like
think triage is only good on fairy types.
Yes.
I think you can agree with that too. I think it is best on fairy types.
It's best on fairy types. I think it is good on other mons. I think it is best on fairy types.
It is way best on fairy types. My biggest thing with triage is it always traps people into thinking that fighting types with triage are some broken thing, but they're the easiest fighting type to check.
I mean, ever. Bugs, but yeah.
So I think triage is A. I don't think it's high in A. I'll put it above Prankster, but I'll put it below Psychic Surge. And that's where I'm going to put it. My reasoning is priority's nice.
You have it
priority's
low.
Nice.
I have it in S, but...
I would not put it in S. I would not put it with Sheer Force, Tinted, and Desolate and Primordial Sea.
I think it's A then, though, at least. It's at least A. Below Psychic
I think it goes right below Psychic Surge, right above Prankster.
I have it, above Tablets of Ruin. Prankster's the bottom tier for me, but,
Prankster's bottom tier?
No, Prankster's bottom of A, but yeah.
I think Prankster's better than Tablets just because Prankster Haze is stupid and Prankster Taunt and stuff.
But anyways, Triage is good.
Actually, yeah, that's good.
Triage is good. It can still be used on fightings and bugs, but it is best on the fairies. Anyways, this next ability we have here...
Wait, we forgot. Unburden's banned. Put that up there.
Oh yeah, Unburden is banned. Cool. Now, this next ability is going to also be an S+.
No.
It's going to be there, because it is that essential to the meta sometimes. Unaware. It is...
You get to go first, and
I will go first on this.
My whole spiel on
Bug doesn't like it as much because of how the meta is turning, but Unaware is still one of those abilities that you consistently need to think about when you're building your team. Oh, it is still S+ tier for me are the abilities that shape the meta to what it is. Regen, P-Heal, and Unaware are the 3 defensive abilities that shape this meta and make it what it is. Unaware stops that setup spam from going everywhere. There are so many abilities that become so much worse because of Unaware. There are so many attackers that become so much worse simply because Unaware is an existing thing and can just be slapped somewhere. Especially on those naturally recovering mons. I'll let Bug go for now, and then I'll come back at it. But...
Okay, so Steering already knows my opinion on Unaware. Everyone should know my opinion on Unaware. So Steering has it in S+. The difference between our opinions is I would put it top of B. And here's my reasoning. I haven't used a single Unaware Pokemon since my first season here. Since Season 3, I have not used a single Unaware Pokemon once. And I've seen great results. The big thing with Unaware is if they don't bring setup, it's a dead ability. And even if they do bring setup, they could just muscle through you. So the big problem I have with Unaware is a lot of setup sweepers will be Sheer Force Life Orb, or Adaptability, or some sort of damage boosting ability still, and they could be able to break through you. My second thing is if they don't bring setup, you brought an entirely dead ability. It's now a useless Pokemon. It's not going to be checking the thing it's supposed to check because it's not. It's built to check setup.
I see what you're saying.
It's not built to check.
No, I get what you're saying.
What?
I get it. The reason
it's not built to check damage boosting choice locked. It's built to check setup.
But the reason why I have it in S+, I don't think it is P-Heal. I don't think it's Regen. And I think some of these offensive abilities are better to run, specifically. But when when you talk about moves that shape our meta the way it is these 3 moves. In every single prep we've done, Unaware has come up in some way or another because it is that.
The only reason that Unaware ever comes up for me is if I make a mistake in my building. That's how I personally am. I don't know how you are, but I know I don't use setup ever. Now I'm telling everyone. If you ever face me, I don't use setup. If you bring Unaware and you show me the pace, I'm going to laugh at you. I don't use setup. I don't use setup ever.
It also, again, it falls under a lot of playstyles. For example, and this is the way I look at it, Bug's going to disagree hard with me on this opinion, but Regen, P-Heal, and Unaware are the 3 strongest abilities, but they are very playstyle based. If you are a more defensive player, you are going to have slightly less Unaware, slightly less Regen, and slightly more Unaware. especially on those defensive teams. If you are
Mm.
playing more offensive, which Bug is a super aggressive and offensive player, you will run more regen less unaware because you're continuously keeping pace. It really is a style thing. A lot of slower, like I will run unaware a fair amount because I don't play nearly as aggressive a lot of the time. And I've still, again, I don't have Bug's results because I don't have his experience in the format, but I still have very solid results across AAA myself.
5-4.
Last season, whatever. But right, unaware is still a very, very valuable piece, and it's going to stay in S tier. Anyways, or S plus specifically. On to the next. Unseen Fist, D. Vessel
No,
of
useless.
Victory.
Unseen Fist. Actually, no. Unseen Fist has like the cool niche of kind of beating
It's D.
Protect.
It's D.
PQ.
Victory Star, I'm going to put in D. I'll come back.
I put Victory Star in F. It's worse compound eyes and no guard.
It's. Oh, yeah, it literally is. Never mind.
So what I put in F is Unnerve, Victory Star, Vital Spirit, Water Veil, White Smoke, Wonder, Skin, Zen Mode, Zero to Hero, Wimp Out are all in
Yeah.
F. Okay. Vessel of Ruin. This goes actually higher than way higher than Tablets of Ruin because it is the first ability to allow you to weaken special attacks. That is not ice scales.
It's better
That
than
makes it
Terravolt
incredible.
Turbo Blaze Moldbreaker, in my opinion. It is
That
just
makes
bad.
it incredibly valuable.
It is
Now,
a top
AV
10.
AV regen is, of course, an amazing way to check special Pokemon, but all that takes is a knockoff and you're gone. Vessel of Ruin, on the other hand, you can just slap that on a Pokemon with recovery and boom.
Yeah,
Like that.
I mean, it's basic to say it, but yeah, it's the only move ability of its kind, therefore giving it a top 15 ability niche rather than Tablets being a top 20.
Yeah. Oh, look, Volt Absorb. This goes right with the other immunity abilities.
But
below
better
all of them,
than it's better than Lightning Rod, but
I think it goes below the 8 abilities just because you're still becoming immune to electric, which isn't that important.
Lightning Rod
it's
is
still
literally
great.
it's just above Lightning Rod.
I'd put it above Tough Claws below the 8 abilities. Because it's still a great immunity ability. Like if immunity Volt Absorb Corviknight's stupid as hell.
Yeah, I guess so. It is better than.
Alright, we're gonna save Wandering Spirit for last because I have a lot of words to say on Wandering Spirit.
Okay.
Water Absorb, broken ability.
It's the best immunity ability. Actually, it's the best immunity ability other than Earth Eater, in my opinion.
It's the best immunity ability other than Earth Eater and Wellbig Body.
Oh yeah, we got. Yeah, Wellbig
Body.
Where's
Wellbig Body? Just put Wellbig Body above Earth Eater right now.
It's the best immunity ability because it gives you +2 defense.
It really is. It's a dumb immunity ability. It's not broken. It's not
dumb.
like
Water Compaction is literally bad. Cool.
Water Compaction should never be used. Don't use that. It's F tier.
It's D. It has a niche. It's just bad.
Ugh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Weak Armor. It's C, but bottom of C. Cool.
I would put it above Cudchew, below Shadow Shield.
Cool. Like yeah, basically bottom of C.
Alright,
Wind Rider. Another immunity ability.
Yeah, it's an immunity ability, but an extra specific one. So I'm gonna put it somewhere in C. I'd put it around where.
I had it B. I have it. Oh, because oh no, it's just Hurricane. Never mind. Yeah.
It's Hurricane and Heat Wave for the most part, which isn't that important, but it's still kind of cool. So I'm gonna put it with Soundproof. Actually, I'll put it right below above.
It's below Soundproof. I put below Corrosion.
Where do you have Soundproof?
Soundproof right above Corrosion for me.
Really?
Yep.
I have Soundproof right above Supreme Overload, right under Ripen.
I have it higher than you then, but fair enough.
I mean,
That's me.
I can see.
Okay. Anyways, let's finish with Wandering Spirit, shall we?
All right, I can speak on this one because Wandering Spirit is such a crazy ability. People don't use it nearly as much as they should. So the main thing with Wandering Spirit is on contact, meaning AV regen pivots that make contact are fucked by you. You exchange abilities. So they get Wandering Spirit, you get their ability. So what's so special about Wandering Spirit is if they have a Poison Heal Pokemon that makes contact, aka Ursaluna, Iron Hand, stuff like that, you get Poison Heal, they get Wandering Spirit, they now take Poison Chip. If they have a regen Pokemon that uses U-turn or flip turn, or any contact moves, you can come in on a contact move, give them Wandering Spirit, you get regen, and if you have Rocky Helmet, they take Chip.
It's a very, very high level ability.
It is a very high skill cap.
It is probably the single highest skill cap ability on this board.
There we go. That's what I was going to say.
But
it's the highest skill cap
it's good.
ability on the board. Regen's obviously the lowest, but that's just because it's so damn good. Wandering Spirit is the absolute highest. I've only used it a few times. When I did use it, it was crazy, but I've only used it a few times because I don't even feel comfortable using it.
It's you really need to
It's
know what your
very,
opponent's going to bring.
it's
You really
kind
need to know the situations you need to put it into.
you need to memorize the situations that you need to put it into. You need to be very good at getting into your opponent's head because the main thing with Wandering Spirit is as soon as you reveal it, you are in your opponent's head and you are making them second guess every single move there. Clicking with
Bring
that
it against Bug.
Pokemon. You bring it against me, and I will hard switch the living daylights out of you. I won't make a single contact move ever.
And that's Bug in a weird mental state. But anyways, this is it's a long.
Here's my thing.
Okay, Bug, that's a later problem. That's a later problem. Anyways, this is it's a 2-hour video, but
wait, where are we putting Wandering Spirit first of all? We didn't actually.
I have it bottom of A.
Yeah, I'd put it above Prankster.
Okay, cool. Yeah, basically bottom of A still. Anyways, 2-hour video on the abilities in AAA. Yeah, if you stick to the end, good on ya.
Good for you. The video is definitely going to help you.
It will.
We were in depth.
You'll also have to hear a bit of echo at some point, but hey-o.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
Anyways, wish you all the best today, folks, whoever's watching, and see you for the next video. Adios.
Bye-bye.